What's up with y'all? This is King Rick. You feel me? Happy Monday. You feel me? Today was good. But like I told y'all in the previous video, the way council culture is leaving, they're leaving. Like, it's so much obvious we're subpoenaing the buses. We're subpoenaing a lot of stuff, and there's gonna be an indictment, you feel me? For a lot of idiots trying to tie themselves to the wrong type of thing. You feel me? So my bad, just got out of the shower. Something cancel culture can't do. You feel me? But just to let y'all know, you get what I'm saying? Just to let y'all know, today was good. You feel me? I had to do a lot of things. Well, one thing, I had an interview, but the distance, you feel me? Like that. I mean, it was good. You know what I mean? It was good. But the Diz, that was something. Along the way, though, what council culture chooses to do is, you know, these these officers with this online grooming spam calling thing. You feel me? They had two people get on the bus related to each other, right? So, as idiotic as it is, you feel me? I'm shining all y'all. You feel me? Like as I'm going down Fig. You feel me? I'm shining all y'all. It is what it is. You feel me? So the individuals is trying to like annoy me. You know what I mean? Like every time I look this way, they're trying to turn their phone up, like, you know, some immature stuff. So I ignored the niggas. You feel me? I ignored them. So when they first stepped on the bus, mind you, I practice awareness, mindfulness. You feel me? So when they got on the bus, realized council culture is the only one that's finna get on there and try to play their whatever loud. You feel me? Because they got whatever, you know, Angus messages. You feel me? That they just not about that Angus. You feel me? It's something else. But whatever the embarrassment is, we finna bring that out in court. You feel me? So the individual started with a voice on their phone, which I already know it was a man just hiding behind a voice manipulator, right? So I noticed the Steve Urkel, you know, and everything like that. So his message was very very argumentative. Like, they really think playing and telling people Simon Says, you know. Now, mind you, these two females are connected to me. You feel me? So the individual sits back, and why they're not really giving off that intention, that like those bad vibes type of intentions, you feel me? That individual is like trying to argue and then end up saying, I want you dead. I don't want you, you know, accepted by God. I don't want you, you know, this and that, and just some consolation of something, right? So me being mindful, like, I'm finna subpoena these cameras. They're on these cameras, you know what I mean? Everybody that played their phone is on these cameras. Everybody that stepped on this bus is on these cameras, you feel me? So I looked at it like, okay, whatever, you feel me? Like, so the individual went from, you know, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, I'm trying to do this, a lot of attempts, claims, right, on the phone. And he went from pretending some wannabe black female to, you know, some other dude, all in one shot. Like, even when you're on video chat, that doesn't happen. One person talking one way is not gonna just change the voice. That's somebody playing on a voice manipulator, trying to hide their identity. That is a part of, you know, spam calling. It is also a part of online grooming. That is a predatory way of calling somebody, and it is a sexual predator way that takes years to get somebody comfortable. Y'all not comfortable with them. Y'all on your guard. Y'all reporting them. You feel me? So for this individual to get them right there, because they got off and went to school. So for them to get there, like a lot of people, you feel me, and went to work. So for them to sit back and you know, try their hardest to, we want you to do this. Now say this. Now say that. Like, nigga, don't you know what the Fifth Amendment is? You feel me? Like, you didn't screw them over. They're going to court, no doubt. They're going to testify. They don't got no choice about that because they ain't going to do life for you. You know what I mean? And that's for them officers that think that they can sit back and violate the Fifth Amendment and tell people what to say. That's self-incrimination. You feel me? Like, their identities is not even at, because I don't hold no excuses for nobody. So their identities is not really important to me at this point. You feel me? Like, but, they're going to show me exactly who they are. If they need to get to court, then they'll show me there. Because all the evidence is going to show what it is. You feel me? Like, nobody else has to do this. Nobody else is doing this. Nobody's choosing to do this. You feel me? And whatever their situation is to get to court or whatever it is, that idiot's now locked up with pretty much saying he wants them to die. Not help them. You know what I mean? And if I had any messages, they better report that. He's caught up in data. That can't be erased. They better report it. Because him claiming to be, a clan member, schmam member, or whatever member, he can be a gluteus maximus member. Because their group of males always bending over. You know what I mean? Which they're finna answer to that too. Now, for this unsanitary council culture group, which that is, you feel me? And they're sitting back, trying to get people kicked out of work, school. Like, if y'all notice, that's not really happening, We got everything that's going down. It's like we're literally not even on camp. Like, a lot of stuff is happening, but it's like school's over for college, at least, because until, next semester. You get what I mean? Everything else is just brushing up, practice, all types of stuff, right? But for some individual to think that, we're going to go this way, we're going to go that way, and along the way, we need to agitate or sexually harass or provoke or whatever the case may be, I'm hearing a man voice. This man cannot hold, his wannabe personas, to a T. And I can personally tell y'all, they never let anybody non-white have that Alexa. Period. All the tactics that they've been trying to do leads back to the Klan and slavery and bribery and everything else. And they really can't bribe anything. Those two females was mainly worried about how I felt. Slipped a couple times too. I ignored it because I don't want nobody in a purse, but slipped a couple of times to let it be known, like we're connected to God, like we connected to you. You feel me? Like don't like this wasn't their intentions. So the bribing part from the department or whatever this man think that he can do, pretend to be a female, then pretend to be, all these other personas that I can hear up and down the street on these niggas' phones connected to their Bluetooth. That I can hear when I'm traveling on the metro or on the, the bus station. You feel me? And they're playing the same damn thing. You feel me? If I can take it anyway and y'all showing me anything, like I can pretty much take it as though y'all know that who he is. Y'all know all of his personas, whether he's trying to pretend some black female, whether he's trying to pretend paisa, whether he's trying to, whatever pretense he have, y'all know all of those pretense because those voices are traced back to Google, Alexa, and Siri. All it is pretty much, adjusting, what it is. You feel me? But to violate somebody's Fifth Amendment and claim you want bad to them, that was proof today that they can't lock nobody up. You cannot violate somebody's rights and claim that you're going to due process them, which is a part of the Fifth Amendment. And then you're going to, at the same time, you're trying to be mad at somebody else. Like, but you're just showing everybody you're not in my phone. Because I would have hung up on that real fast. You feel me? Like, you would not establish nothing on my data. In fact, I got eSIM. You ain't doing a damn thing. You feel me? So that's not going to happen. Any calls, like y'all told me before on like, you know what I mean? And pretty much everywhere, like if anybody is mysteriously calling y'all with the weirdness, y'all hanging up. Nobody cares about that. Like, oh, you're trying to. It shows you who has book smarts and who have street smarts. And it shows you who already collaborated those mentalities together in a legal manner, you feel me, to present themselves better, you know, in life. It has nothing to do with trying to piss somebody off or anything, but they're gonna be subpoenaed. You feel me? Like they're gonna be subpoenaed, and it's gonna be an indictment on these officers, and they you know they watching my tongue. You feel me? They're for their unsanitary friends, just like them. You know. So yeah. Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 12, we're taking their property. Their housing, their everything, we're taking it. It don't belong to them. They utilized it in the wrong way. They sought back and did wrong in it against our country. Like, this is scripture. The relationships they was in, they didn't take care of it. So those females are being, given to somebody who will. And I'm utilizing that for your own free will, meaning y'all choosing up whatever it is. And I guarantee you, you're not choosing them. Do you get what I'm saying? Everything that they want or wish to say or trying to say or whatever it is, like, it's been too many times that they ran to noise. They ran the females. They ran the children. They showed that they pedophiles with a badge. These other adults showed that they got a mentality of illiterateness. You feel me? So for somebody to want to play on devices all damn day long, like, just be an adult or something, or pretend you a kid and go get a video game and entertain yourself. You feel me? But for council culture, like, they don't got entertainment. They don't got entertainment. They don't got no pleasure because it's taken away from them. They don't got sleep or cleanliness. We all know what Isaiah chapter 3 is. Do you get what I'm saying? So today was a good day, but just to put that pressure on them, everywhere they've been sent to run to cameras from transit stores, restaurants, everything, feds is all there. Everybody got, their system already, what it is. You get what I mean? Because when you know how council culture moves, you know where they're going to try to run to. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you notice already. Now they're filmed going in where they're going, saying what they're saying, and literally, discriminating, the hate crimes, this, you know what I mean? Like, those females that was earlier this morning, like, they literally sat there trying to read phone scripts, trying to tell each other, is that what we need? Is that what we need? Like, they had a different intention, and then they were worried. They wasn't trying to, offend me in that type of way, because all the stuff that they really said, besides, what I consider hate crimes against females, you feel me? When somebody says, oh, they do something wrong themselves, and then go, oh, they don't like females, they don't like this, but it's just a line script that they're reading because they're on camera being filmed. Like, this officer who's trying to groom is on camera being filmed, but trying to utilize that situation. Oh, he's connected to everybody because that's God. So when he speaks against them, everybody's going to look at them. And then we can single them out, separate them, and then you get what I'm saying? Like, they don't get it. And I'm going to let y'all know what it is. I can say a variety of any and everything, right? And this is for y'all females and y'all females only, right? I can say a variety of anything. If your heart is not lined up with what y'all are saying, because y'all are not council culture and y'all are something that I have fought and killed for, I will let y'all know flat the hell out and open it up as scriptures. I cannot harm the righteous unless you are trying to help them and you're no longer righteous. Do you get what I'm saying? That is something different. Now imagine when military warned everybody before we do this or before this happened or anything else happens, get this straight, do this and do that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't happen to where somebody's going to be like, oh, we got this and we got that and we got this, or this self-incrimination stuff over and over and over. Like, you got to be a real freaking idiot to have a badge. You're out of protocol. You're illegally calling people and trying to ask them to smear themselves. Because they cannot smear me. I'm already in data. Before, during, and after. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, the whole pretense of we're trying to lock somebody up. Look at all the measures they're trying to go through. The same retarded measures to try to violate the Fifth Amendment and self-incriminate somebody. When it's really them that's getting locked up and charged. Do you get what I mean? Like, they're not even a part of our country anymore. That's why they gotta hide. That's why they gotta act like they tried to put a persona like they was this tough guy. And every time y'all see me moving around, y'all seen them bending over or trying to crowd around another male. Do you get what I'm saying? They ran the kids in front of y'all. They ran the women in front of y'all. They ran pretty much to the officers literally in front of y'all. And now their only topic is we want to get somebody arrested. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, that type of confusion? No. So y'all realize what it is, and y'all have fun and keep doing what y'all doing. And for those two, y'all school them. Do you get what I'm saying? And make sure they're not doing that. Because once you mess up with me, you already know the only ones y'all got left is y'all queens. You get what I mean? Like, and that's in any relationship. You mess up with that female, you got to deal with that male. You mess up with that male, you got to deal with that female. Do you get what I mean? Or those females. You get what I'm saying? So y'all know what everything today was, and it was pretty much a good day. And I needed to hear that anyway. You get what I'm saying? That, what it is, because they got all this stuff under investigation because the way council culture been openly expressing Jim Crow law. That ain't even legal. You feel me? Openly expressing they want somebody not to work and spend all their money, not have money, and do this and do that, and then get locked up. Like, so they're gonna influence the crime, like they influence these idiots to interrupt our protests and try to interrupt life, and then try to act as though they're gonna lock us up. That don't happen that way. That's treason. That don't happen that way at all. Like, I'm not even entertaining that. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, y'all realize what it is, and y'all make sure y'all keep on reporting that. And those two, they have to report that because they're gonna be subpoenaed. You feel me? Like, everybody already knows that. Like, when we getting on these things, we're gonna be subpoenaed. We got things to, we're gonna be called to testify for. Do you get what I'm saying? And testify against. You know what I mean? And civil cases and all types of stuff. You get what I'm saying? So, and it's to protect everybody and to get everybody that's real out of there, because they're finna review them cases to make sure these officers with these same individuals that was locking up innocent people, when those innocent people was just too damn tough for these idiots and they couldn't fool them. So the next thing was to try to illegally do what they were doing. And back then that was possible. Now, 2025, that ain't possible. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, y'all make sure y'all report that, and y'all keep on doing what y'all doing, but don't have no intentions on helping them. So all of the the hate crimes, I don't want to hear nothing against no females. If they're council culture, they don't have male or female identities. They counseled it. They don't have religion. They don't have self-values or self-morals. They don't have anything like that. They don't believe in it. They counseled it. They don't have pleasure. They can't get high. And they will only use you to be a disease collector until you are gone from those diseases. They don't have no intention good for no female. So for me to hear females say, oh, he don't like this, females, he don't like that, and regardless if they read in a line strip or not, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear hate crimes, period. You feel me? And if that's all council culture has to offer, and these scripts are in their text messages, their phone, period, any type of data, and in their history, that's against them, regardless. You feel me? There ain't no way around that. I'm too legal, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. You feel me? So if they're trying to, whatever they were trying to do, you know, those officers and trying to put up personas, that's stupid. They're not trying to clear nobody. You feel me? They ain't trying to clear nobody because they openly screamed on the phone hella loud because they both was on their phone, like they were taking turns with different like, you know, it was a desperation of retardedness. You feel me? For somebody to sit back and call somebody's phone and then say the same damn thing on the damn camera, on this phone, that phone, and this phone, and that phone, and all those is two different officers. That's it. That's all. Reading line scripts. That's not confusing nobody. That's just stupidity. You feel me? So they're gonna get their high position. They're gonna get their millions because ain't nobody with a badge, you feel me, is in protocol to say anything like that. So y'all keep on doing what y'all doing. Like literally, I got paid for it. Whenever, like, I'm telling y'all what Penal Code Section 646.9 is. So when somebody willingly, knowingly, and maliciously still do something, you understand what I'm saying? Like, there's no way, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you would have to go through that court process, and that has to be broken down and explained. Not some officers trying to lock somebody up, and this person is not doing these things. Not them saying, we're trying to do this, we're trying to do that, but all they're really telling you is some illegal stuff so they can act as though they're justified to even approach you. They're in a federal investigation, playing on cameras and Wi-Fi's and even they phone. You feel me? Even they phone is stupid. Even stupid, you know, just calling somebody, you know, and trying to hide your voice like that alone is something weird. Do you get what I mean? Like they're caught. Now imagine something that direct. You're sending somebody a message, they're receiving this message, but these individuals are saying, we want to do this, we want to do that, and then they change the whole topic to being against you, which is also hate crimes because they don't do that to no damn man. So newsflash, they're not going to do nothing to you. Do you get what I'm saying? They're just pinning charges on themselves. So y'all keep on reporting that. Y'all keep on, you know, getting awareness and everything else like that. You feel me? Why these men choose the route to pretend that they can do something by trying to act childish and annoy someone. And they're so stupid. They're the only ones that literally is thinking that that's cute or that's some type of way, just like them idiots, them other idiots, them hospice patients on Figueroa. Like, dude, it's already over. You literally ran somewhere. Somebody else already got removed, and you're in a federal investigation. You're in a hot spot. Like everywhere these council cultures is a hot spot, and then you're sitting back openly showing everybody that you was doing what the last nigga was doing, working for the officers, because none of them streetwalkers work for you. So you're wasting your time trying to amuse people like you was something else when they know you from Skid Row. You're just a disease walking around and trying to do something for some officer, meaning you're caught up already with the officer. There's no way around it. Just like these idiots was caught up in relationships. That's a wrap. Like, you can't expect somebody to believe you when we're openly seeing a sirens play, or you get a ring-a-ding on your phone and then you get the jumping and clenching, you know what I mean? Like a symphony of butt cheeks clenching. Like your parents didn't know what you were doing. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and ladies, that's just to have some humor. For if they acted like they was acting out there in jail, they wouldn't have been known to go be flipped and all this other stuff by those officers. Because that happened. I was in there. We finna get those subpoenas for that too. And get those camera systems and all them claims that they was claiming what they was doing. You feel me? So for them not to believe in indictments and subpoenas and how a chain reaction already happened, now we finna get this paperwork and get ready for court. Y'all have fun with this process because this is their last process. This is how they choose to go. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's not going to be nice on the street. Do you get what I mean? Like, they really have to really think about that. Not just run around claiming they know who they are and everybody knows about them. And then you see them and they're trying to signal to you, are you a monkey? Are you this? Are you that? Because they go by flying monkeys. Do you get what I'm saying? They go by that because they can't go by zombies no more. That's why y'all don't see that on the wall. Writing in little, weird writing, DTZ, downtown zombies. I know what I ended. You feel me? I know everything on every level that I ended, and they're finna be really embarrassed. So, like I said, y'all keep on doing what y'all doing, but y'all make sure y'all are not trying to help them out in any kind of way. You feel me? Not them try to hang around being nosy on somebody's conversation or somebody talking to somebody else, whether it's in person, on a phone, on a Zoom, whatever it is, and they're trying to stalk you and then run back and phone to each other. Oh, this is what we have to do. This is what this is, so we can try to do some hate crimes. And all that we keep on seeing them do, because they don't run to no damn man, they're going to try to run to females and children. Same thing Al-Qaeda did and still got ended, still got dealt with. You feel me? And those who were helping them, they got killed in the process. Do you get what I mean? Like, this ain't no damn game. We don't need nobody a part of our country funding domestic terrorism in no type of way. You feel me? So for everybody that's doing their process against them, like, yes, more power to you, because y'all are already reaping y'all blessings and y'all finna get a hell of a lot more. You feel me? Those who wasn't, y'all seeing what's happening to them already. And that's what happens when the blind leads the blind. They led each other in the pit. You feel me? And how horrible was they fall? So before I end this, I'm going to let y'all know I was in there once again. Like I said, I'm using this in court. So I was in there once again when they were being recruited and when they stopped. So when they were being recruited, they was telling each other, this is treason. It won't last long because it's treason. You get what I'm saying? And it's going to be a horrible downfall, terrible ending. Do you get what I mean? They described this in a lot of ways that they knew already that they signed up to die. On top of that, they poisoned themselves with STDs and all types of stuff. You feel me? This is their lot. This was their agreement. So this is their suffering, and this is how a lot of them is over. There ain't much of them on the street. Do you get what I'm saying? So for these individuals to throw everything away and try to act as though they're trying to take somebody innocent with them by trying to frame them, just look like this and say that, like we got the Fifth Amendment. That means nothing in the court of law. Did you try to victimize somebody? Did you try to do all of this? Do you got a history with this? Or was these individuals trying to victimize you because they're openly saying they're over, they're done with, and they're trying to lock you up at the same damn time they're breaking the law? That doesn't happen that way. On no level. You feel me? So the more they tried to approach, the more they approached, the more they talked, the more they did anything, the more money you got and the more charges they got. Too many federal crimes. You get what I'm saying? Like, It's literally over for council culture. You feel me? So y'all know what it is. You get what I'm saying? Y'all have a beautiful night. Sun going down. I gotta pray for everybody. You feel me?